Good morning, students. I hope you all are keeping well and please be safe. Dear students, today we are going to discuss Chapter 9 Living in Truthfulness, Class 7th, Subject MSc. So, the value which we are going to learn is honesty. Starting as an introduction, they have given a story. Let me read and explain. Abraham Lincoln was an eminent lawyer. The clients always approached him with great confidence. They believed that he would win the case for them. Once a client came to his house and requested him to take up a case in the court. Lincoln asked about his problem. The client gave him the details of the case. Lincoln heard him patiently. Then he said, "Dear friend, I understand your case. It is technically strong but ethically weak. Sorry, I cannot accept it because while I argue it at the back of my mind all the time, I will not be able to live with myself." The client understood the meaning of those words and he left the place. The answer given by Lincoln expressed his views and ideals in life. It was very clear. Remember, truthfulness and honesty should be the dictum of your life. Yes, of course. So, the words, it is technically strong but ethically weak. Ethically means like morally we can tell. So, technically we can tell many lies, but morally, our mind will play technical tricks. But our conscience, our heart tells the truth. So, what he tells, he may gain so much of money by accepting the case, but he did not give importance to the money but his virtues, values like honesty. What is honesty? Honesty is a virtue. It is motivated by a desire to do right thing. Honesty enjoys freedom where you can communicate openly and creatively. Thus, honesty builds character in one's life. People of good character are trustworthy and they enjoy great reputation. They are ready to accept the fact that they are imperfect and fallible. They are also ready to accept their mistakes. They learn from their mistakes and correct themselves by seeing the mistakes of others. Hence, people trust him. So, honesty plays very important role in our life. Though we make mistake, with honesty we have to accept. So, the people who is having the virtue of honesty, they will learn from the mistakes and they will correct themselves also. When other people make mistakes, from them also they will learn. Henceforth, people will trust them. Honesty is valued in many ethnic and religious culture. How is honesty related to integrity? The dictionary defines integrity as a quality of being honest and upright in the character. In character. So, honesty and integrity are correlated with each other. Both are joining each other. Integrity is the core of a value, whereas honesty is a habit. When we follow honesty, the integrity automatically it will come. The main is core means main thing is integrity. For that, we have to practice honesty. Integrity cannot be measured by status of profession, but by one's character. Integrity helps one to find the distinction between what is right and what is wrong and does not leave him in the middle path. Integrity demands moral courage or willpower to practice it. Integrity rewards one to achieve an honorable being. So, integrity means nothing but being honest only. But when we practice the highest thing of the highest practice, when we practice honestly continuously, the result will be integrity. If we analyze a person who tries to compromise with the values, he will be able to know that he not only loses respect and honor among others, but within himself also. Not only from others, he himself cannot respect him. Hence, we should always be conscious about the values. Only once only. Like this, if we leniently do, then slowly we will lose all our values. In order to develop integrity in one's life, one should always remember that the world is watching his activities. Are you aware of this fact? If your answer is no, try to develop such awareness within you. It will help you to be honest in your life. So, whatever we may do, everything is watched by the people of the world or earth. Honesty is proved in practice. So, when we practice, so simply it will not come. Giving money and getting policy and all will not apply in virtues and values. When we practice only, we get the virtue. It is the habit of living in truthfulness. If integrity provides a man an honest living, honesty keeps him on wheels. If integrity is mocked in the minds of man, honesty is tested in one's acts. It is clear from the following example. Imagine you are alone in the school ground. You find a 100 rupee note on the ground. You look around and find nobody. You take the note and put it in your pocket. If you are asked a question, what would you do? You may reply, since nobody watched me, I would keep it with me. If we analyze this answer, we will find that you are honest but lack integrity. You expressed your honesty by admitting what you did, but by your act of taking the 100 rupee note, you prove that you lack integrity in yourself. We may find the reverse also. One could one could be dishonest in action by keeping the integrity within. Imagine about a sudden outburst of communal riot between two religious groups in your village. Innocent people, men, women, and children, are being killed brutally. In such a situation, a poor man was chased by a rioters. He came to your house for protection and you secretly hid him inside. After some time, the angry mob approached you and inquired about the man, but you told a lie to them. The mob went back. Unless this situation, here you were dishonest in your words, but you showed integrity in your action. Very often, people say honesty is the best policy. So, according to the situation, we have to do. Though here you told lie, you have saved a innocent man's life. But we cannot always accept it as the dictum of life. It becomes impersonal in our lives because honesty is a virtue that is tested when you are in temptation or crisis. When you are safe and sound, then following honesty is not at all a issue at all. So, relation between honesty and conscience. In order to develop virtues in life, one has to follow the commands of the conscience. Conscience acts as a guide to choose the right path. Whatever we do, our mind may lead us in a wrong way, but conscience always tells the right. Whenever a person disobeys the voice of his conscience, he loses peace of his heart. As a result, he finds the life burden. Such people try to run away from the society. They became haunted by evil thoughts. When a man is haunted by evil thoughts, he avoids the commands of the conscience and practices dishonest activities. People do not show trust in those people. Hence, one should follow the command of one's conscience to develop integrity and honesty in life. Always we should listen our inner voice known as conscience. Honesty and dishonesty. So here they have given a story. In those days, they were praying and pouring milk to God to praise and worship. But later, they have seen a man who is mixing water in the phenol. So, on seeing him, each one think that only I am doing, others they don't know. Like this, when the festival comes, everyone they poured phenol in the lake. Henceforth, all the fishes have died. Those people who lived in the village are the fishermen. So, henceforth, all the fishes have died. They did not have any work and they have migrated from one place to the another place. Henceforth, we have to follow the honesty. Corruption, the child of dishonesty. It is very often heard that the present society lives far away from honesty. People use dishonest ways to amass wealth and acquire power. A businessman becomes greedy in accumulating wealth and thereby uses a lot of dishonest means to cheat the customers. Every day, newspaper tells how people in office manipulate the law and power of their petty personal interest. People who enjoy high offices of the government are caught for their dishonest behavior or acts. Still, they try to justify their dishonest ways. Thus, society becomes corrupt. Corruption begets corruption and it continues endlessly. It may even give birth to a new breed of people. But ultimately, these unjust, dishonest, and corrupt people are destroyed by their own corruption. They cannot enjoy long lasting peace in life. Only for short period they can be happy and they can attain whatever they need. After that, surely they will lose their peace of mind. The dishonest and corrupt people become a curse to the nation. They stand a hindrance to the growth and progress of the nation. They destroy the nation from within. They are like termites in the trunk which eats. But history speaks that those people who tried to end the future of the country ended up their own future. So let's try to be a true citizen of the nation. So honesty is very, very essential. Though we may get so many failure, insults, suffering, whatever may come, we try to be honest to ourselves, to God, and to our parents. So, dear students, honesty is very, very important. So, there are many ways to be honest. Let us follow. I think so you would have understand. If you have any doubt, you can ask me. Thank you. Have a nice day.